Welcome to Chapter 4. The gender landscape has been changing over the last decade. Conventional binary gender roles of men being defined as tough, non-emotional and ambitious, and women being defined as weak, emotional, and nurturing are being replaced by a perspective that conceptualizes gender as a non-binary spectrum. In other words, you cannot neatly fit males and females in separate categories, expecting them to behave in a certain way. Gender is the behavioral, psychological, and social characteristics of men and women, whereas sex is the biological aspects of being male or female. This chapter begins by talking about the prenatal development and how the X and Y chromosomes make us different. There are 22 pairs that look almost identical and are referred to as autosomes, but the 23rd pair, referred to as the sex chromosomes, is made up of an X chromosome donated by the woman's ovum and a Y chromosome donated by the man's sperm. If a male contributes an X chromosome, the child will become female. If the Y is donated by the male, it will become a male. If something were to happen to a chromosome, it's usually an X. So for a girl zygote, if something happens to an X chromosome, they have another X chromosome to override it. However, if a male zygote has something happen to their X chromosome, then there's not another X chromosome to override it. Therefore, there are more male sex pattern issues such as color blindness, ADHD, male pattern baldness, etc. that affect more boys than girls. We also know there are more baby boys conceived but fewer born, with more boys being miscarried than girls. One theory is that there are not two X chromosomes in order for one to remain strong when something goes awry. This chapter contains much biological information about what happens during fertilization and child development and how sometimes it does not go as expected. You're also going to learn about the gender role theories and how those gender roles are socialized throughout the lifespan. Enjoy!